let's talk about how far you think they would go if they really, really hated you and really wanted to do something, right? Because I've been noticing consistencies, maybe or coincidences in my life that have to do with certain aspects of my life, like my health, wellness, friend groups, my relationships, and everything. And what I found is that in a lot of scenarios, like let's say I'm working a job, then the company gets bought out by like a Jewish investor. And then all of a sudden I lose my job, right? And then I'm like, okay, well, that's odd. They got a contract from these guys, and then it was contingent on them letting me go, right? And then I have friends from my past, like female friends, and some of them really pretty wealthy, things like that. And for some reason, they're all married to Jewish men now. Like they're all like all the kind of like little support networks or friend groups or something I had, right? Were kind of infiltrated by Jews, and then like the the real influential ones, like the pretty women, were extracted from those groups, right? And everywhere I've gone, like let's say I go to college, right? The everything's going fine, and then all of a sudden, they get some investors or something, or somebody from Hollywood shows up, and then uh, I'm getting like asked to leave, and they're getting funding, and everyone starts talking about racism and anti-Semitism and stuff like this, right? And it's kind of a weird coincidence because it's like, how far would they go? Like the odd thing is, for years they've been saying they would release the Epstein files, but right in the middle of me doing the pantheon of the gods, like for years I've been trying to do the 12 archetypes of the star seeds, and right in the middle of that, when I was doing that in a 12-day span, is when they released the Epstein files, and my algorithm numbers bottomed out. So it's almost like they waited for me to like put on my best show and then inserted that in there to just detract from what I was doing. Like in every scenario, this happened. Like if I get a job, go to school, make friends, um, even in like hobbies like gyms, like Planet Fitness. I got kicked out of Planet Fitness because some liberal people saying that I was racist and sexist and homophobic got me kicked out of there, right? And so it seems like everything I do where I go to be healthy, get money, make friends is infiltrated by liberals, homosexuals, and Jews. And then they somehow pay the people off in some way to get them turned to their side and get them to turn away from me. And it's like it's so, I mean, it's almost like pathetic to follow someone around to really have. I mean, they did. You seen what they've done to Palestine and everything else, and what they've done to the government and the mass shooters, all being the alphabet community. And it's uh, it's like you're selling your soul to Satan, and then you're like compromising your values. Like, yeah, I'm accepting of all freaks and weirdos, and I will totally be on your side and get rid of this person that has morals or integrity or standards, right? I will get rid of this person that actually has an honor code and is honest, and we'll invite all these people in because hey, we're not perfect either, and like let bygones be bygones, let people be live who they their own reality or whatever. It's all good as long as it just doesn't happen to me, whatever. I think it's just once it's like the gateway, like liberalism is the gateway drug to corruption, right? And everybody's so man. But if you're an employer out there and you want to make some money, hire me because liberals will pay big bucks to fire me. So we can work out an arrangement where we both get paid. Anyway, later. That's all I got.